This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
This is Chambersburg Trojans basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where tonight the Trojans 5-0 on the season try to remain undefeated, but they've got a tough opponent to contend with in the 3-1 Carlisle Thundering Herd. And tonight's game on Mid-Penn Broadcasting is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Wadesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By the Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. By Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. By Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. By Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. By Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. Phone 717-597-9900. By The Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports. Stories, scores, and highlights from Franklin and Fulton County is at thesportspage.blog. By Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle. The United States Air Force. Aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference. The U.S. Air Force. Contact Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254. By Green Village Family Restaurant, 5440 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg, proudly supporting the Chambersburg Trojans. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Wadesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and more. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. By Modnor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drug Store of McConnellsburg. Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way, West Chambersburg. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering. By Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road, Chambersburg. And Franklin Pet and Hardware, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. I'm Gary Klein along with Ed Gottwalds, and good evening to you as it is a Monday night basketball game and the first of two this week for Chambersburg against the Carlisle Thundering Herd. And Ed, maybe you remember, I don't, when's the last time Chambersburg started a year at 5-0 in basketball?
You're testing me here.
Yeah.
I really don't know, but I'm sure it's been a while.
And
I'm sure that the two wins they've had, the one at CD East and then the one at home against Cedar Cliff, those are big wins.
They are.
And they're both against decent teams, and Cedar Cliff was undefeated. So I think what happened is last Tuesday when they just barely managed to beat Mifflin County, that kind of kicked the spark a little bit, and they obviously played much better the next two games. They got to keep it going again here today, though.
Yeah, they did. And the CD East, that's a team that has knocked them out of the districts the last 2 years. A very good basketball program. And to go up there and win on the road, I mean, that's making a statement early.
It is. And obviously, hey, Mid-Penn Commonwealth, you get every win you possibly can get. Yeah. There's a game where they were ahead, and they managed to stay ahead. Just did whatever they had to do to keep that lead and then expanded a little bit toward the end. And that's a nice win. That's what they got to keep doing.
It is, and like you said, every win you can get, matters because as you get down and get into those points at the end of the year,
Yep.
They count big, and you're not going to win every game in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth. And And one of the big upsets was, I think, State College, maybe not an upset. They beat Harrisburg in overtime on Friday night, and Drew Freiberg with 49 points.
Yeah, where was it? Was that game at Harrisburg or not?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember, but
yeah.
But yeah, I think those are the two teams that were expected to be the favorites for the season, because State College was right there last year, and they brought back like 4 other top 5, and of course Harrisburg's always there. So but those two teams, I think everybody expected to be the top 2, and after that, and then we'll see what happens.
And was Drew Freiberg, has he been there 9 or 10 years at State College?
I think he had a brother.
Yeah.
But it does seem like a long time.
It seems like every time at State College there's at least one Freiberg, and they're all very good.
Yeah, they have been.
Yeah. Yep. And tonight's pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience, 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at antriminspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
That's the sound of an engine running on the strength of Castrol Edge. This is that same engine in the middle of a hot desert. Now in the cold of the Arctic. Now on a mountain. On a dark and stormy night. In the clouds. In a dream within a dream. We test and perfect Castrol Edge to be its strongest no matter what you put it through. Visit youtube.com/CastrolUSA to see how. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
MidPennBroadcasting.com, your home of the Chambersburg Trojans.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Just about ready for the start of tonight's game, and we'll be back after these messages.
When you want banking done your way, try F&M Trust. Not only does F&M Trust have secure mobile and online banking, they have 22 community offices, all right here in South Central PA. So get banking done your way. Visit fmtrustonline.com today. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Due to record-breaking sales the past 3 months, we're bringing back cash for junkers. Push, pull, or drag it in, and you'll receive $34.50 over fair condition KBB, minus recondition. If you don't have a junker, no problem. We'll still give you $34.50 over fair condition KBB for your current vehicle. Over $17,000 off a new 2017 Silverado 1500, stock number G2403. 0% financing available in everything, including the redesigned 18 Traverse. Our used vehicle Super Center with over 2,500 pre-owned available. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. We offer free PA state inspections for everyone. Free service loaners. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. And with the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com. The price you see is the price you pay. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. By taking deals the other guys won't. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
You can reach Tech Sergeant Patrick locally at 717-480-7254.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Tonight's pregame show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Wadesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. Another big test tonight for the Trojans with the Carlisle Thundering Herd, but I think we're going to say that almost every night here in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth.
Just about. Yeah. Starting for Carlisle tonight will be Gavin Barnes, Kai Barnes, Harry Rankine, Evian Davis, and Hunter Hargraves. You remember Gavin Barnes. He's quite the athlete in football and track too, so that name's been very familiar over the years. Chambersburg will start their usual five: Seth Browse, Cade Brindle, Tyler Collier, Evan Schreffler, and Joel Torres. And then we're off.
And Brindle controls it for Chambersburg, getting it to Evan Schreffler. That is Jacob Rouse down in the corner. Back out of Cubs, top of the circle, as you're looking at Schreffler. And the pass to Torres, putting it up from outside. It's no good. And Carlisle comes away with the rebound. As there to pick it up for Carlisle, that's number 5, Kai Barnes.
Carlisle has about 5 athletes and 1 big guy inside. When I say big, he's tall, but he's not real big compared to Chambersburg's big guys.
And dribbling the basketball there is Howie Rankine. Rankine out in the left side. Now cross court it comes. That's Evian Davis. And another one. And now the three-point attempt is on net. Howie Rankine, sweet looking shot there. And a 3-0 Carlisle lead.
Chambersburg coming out in the zone, and that time Carlisle made a good skip pass to get it there in the corner.
And here's Browse.
Carlisle was going with man-to-man.
Collier, Torres underneath, and has his shot rejected. And this is Collier misses. Torres rebound and finally puts it through. Joel Torres, who's averaging 10.4 points per game, one of 2 Trojans in double figures. Cade Brindle at 11.8, the other one.
Pretty surprised they didn't see Torres get blocked that time, but that was Hargraves getting up.
Timed it perfectly, and there's the shot from outside, and Howie Rankine's on fire here early, a couple of threes.
I guess I knew who they got to pick up on that in that zone, not let them have those open looks. One from either side.
Yeah, one from the left and one from the right. And here's Schreffler out between the circles, and Schreffler will work it back. Here's Brindle, and his shot is no good. The Thundering Herd there to get the rebound. Kai Barnes brings it down. And this is Barnes. And out it comes. 3-point attempt. This one is no good. Torres getting the rebound for Chambersburg. And he'll get it to Evan Schreffler. Now down to the corner. It's Jacob Browse. And back out it comes. There's Schreffler. Torres on the baseline. He'll feed it back. That's Brindle. And Browse. Schreffler gave it a look, but gets it underneath to Collier, who misses his shot, but draws the foul.
Now, Trojans being pretty patient on that possession. Working the ball inside to Collier, and he missed the shot, but on his move to the basket, he was shouldered out of the way a little bit.
And the first one from Collier is no good. And you'd like to see Tyler take a little more advantage of those trips to the foul line. He's 5 for 14 now on that missed shot. And the second one is also no good, and Carlisle gets to the rebound.
Those are Shaq-like numbers.
Yeah. Yes, they are. That's just.
Actually, I think Shaq hit close to 50% for his career.
Yeah. And Chambersburg as a team is at 64%. And underneath that is no good. Rebound coming down to Evan Schreffler. He'll get it to Browse in the right corner. Back out it comes to Schreffler. Cade Brindle, he tries to get it to Torres, almost picked off. And there's Schreffler. It's Schreffler. And that's Collier, and it's not out of bounds, but on Carlisle. As they tapped it out.
Working hard to get the ball inside, but Carlisle's playing pretty good defense right now. They've definitely got some athletes on the floor for the Herd.
They do, and Carlisle's basketball program's really picked up here in recent years.
Yes, it has.
And here's Torres for the three, and that's no good, and the rebound coming down to Carlisle. Of course, Carlisle, a team that's steeped in tradition over the years with Billy Owens, Jeff Lebo, as the ball comes back court, and Carlisle will pick it up near the Trojan basket, and it'll belong to Chambersburg.
First turnover of the game for either team.
And we're halfway through the first quarter. And here's Torres underneath, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line. And for Joel, he's had a lot of success. He's 12 out of 15 from the line, 80% shooter.
And those two guys are both probably going to get a lot of foul shots during the course of the year, banging inside.
And that one is good. You would think they would, which I think is a major advantage for the Trojans to have two big guys. Now, at times they're, not underneath. They're out taking a three. The second one is no good. And the rebound will come down to the Trojans, and Collier to the basket, and he puts it through. Nice move there from Collier. And it is a 6-5 game. Trojans steal the basketball.
No, that was Carlisle made a basket on that one.
Oh, excuse me, I missed that one. Yeah.
I'm trying to get their numbers almost impossible to see.
Yeah, it's like the Mifflin County we were talking about the other night, and Collier underneath, and he draws the foul. And there it is, Ed, back-to-back, Torres and Collier on the foul.
It's 23 in there, Joe Mastrolangelo. I think he's the one that had the basket at the other end.
So it's Mastrolangelo.
Yeah.
And that one is no good by Collier. And Collier is 0 for 3 from the foul line tonight.
Looks like Tyron Williams is now in the game for Chambersburg, giving Torres a rest.
And missed that one. And here comes Carlisle. Up 8-6. And a steal for Jacob Browse. And Browse will get it to Schreffler. Seth, excuse me. His brother was Jacob. And it's ball, and it goes now out of bounds, and Chambersburg will inbound it. Tyler Collier. And out it comes. That is Schreffler. Now down left corner to Brindle. Brindle.
Now Carlisle's going to his zone, I think.
And this is Williams on the outside. They get it to Collier underneath. 2 on him, and he's going to draw the foul again.
Well, not scoring any points off these, but at least they're drawing fouls.
And that's the first of the night on Carlisle's Mastrolangelo. And Tyler Collier 0 for 4 from the line tonight. And he's got this one. Got to take advantage of those. So that should make it an 8-7 game. And the second one by Collier.
Now we got 8-7.
8-7, yes. It's 8-5, it's 8-7 on the 2 shots by Collier. And loose basketball picked up by Seth Browse of the Chambersburg Trojans. And getting the foul underneath. Travel, though, is going to be called. Travel on the Trojans, Williams. Tyron Williams.
Tyron Williams had a block down at the other end and came down and tried to get between two Carlisle defenders and just kind of shuffled his feet a little bit.
And this is the thundering herd of Carlisle going left to right across your computer screen, tablet, or phone tonight. And over it comes to Gavin Barnes. And it's Gavin Barnes as he works the ball for Carlisle. We hit the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. An 8-7 herd lead.
Chambersburg zone is giving Carlisle a hard time getting inside. They did hit a couple big three-pointers early, but now we got a foul on Chambersburg on that one. That's only their first of the game.
And it's on Cade Brindle. Meanwhile, Carlisle has already been whistled 4 times tonight.
Got Noah Beidel and I guess the 2 Williams are in there too.
And now the jumper from just behind the foul line is no good. Mastrolangio rebounds underneath, and now it's taken away by the Chambersburg Trojans, Gavin Barnes, and he has it. Barnes steals it, and Beidel tries to save it.
Yeah, Beidel made a nice steal, and then he got in a situation where he had nobody to pass to and tried to get between 2 players and couldn't do it. Barnes took it away.
And in it comes, this is Rankine. And he is going to be fouled as he comes into the lane to the basket. It's going to be against the Trojans.
Looks like Carlisle has tried to force the issue a little bit here and drive a little bit more inside with the basketball dribbling, and they've been fouled a couple times now instead of just passing around the perimeter.
And that's Coda Heckman this time who was called for the foul. And now it's the Trojans, or excuse me, the Thundering Herd. Barnes outside, that shot misses, and no good from Carlisle's Hunter Hargraves. And the Trojans with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Just over a minute to play, and finally looking for help and getting it out to Seth Browse. And that's Browse.
Trying to get Heckman free into one corner, but Carlisle is watching him a little bit.
They've obviously seen some film. This is Beidel, and he'll put it through. Nice looking shot from Noah there.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted that one.
Yeah.
Was
Down to 30 seconds, the Trojans have, I believe, their first lead of the night at 10-8.
That was a nice catch and shoot there by Beidel.
Down to 17 seconds, and looks like head coach Andre Anderson is going to play it for the last shot here. We're inside of 10. And down to 5. And Carlisle to the basket, and it's good.
That's Gavin Barnes on that layup.
So it's Gavin Barnes for the 2-pointer. And the first quarter ends in a 10-10 tie. It's Carlisle 10, Chambersburg 10 on the FMM Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Like 2 things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Green Village Family Restaurant is a proud supporter of the Chambersburg Trojans. Green Village Family Restaurant is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, homemade soups, and daily specials. Banquet rooms are available. Book your party for the holiday season. Green Village Family Restaurant, 5440 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg, proudly supporting the Chambersburg Trojans. Back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School, a 10-10 first quarter as we get ready to start quarter number 2 tonight. And it's Carlisle, and this is Evion Davis. Davis is there right at the top of the circle. Now over to the right side it goes to number 20, Curtis Ravenel. Coming in, putting up the baseline jumper and sinking it is Evion Davis. And that gives Carlisle the lead again at 12-10. Underneath Torres, and the ball is knocked away, and apparently cleanly, but Chambersburg will still retain possession.
Hunter Hargraves on that block. Torres had just carried the ball a little bit too low when he went up for the basket, and Hargraves there would get in there and put a hand on it.
And this is Cade Brindle, and Brindle underneath, and here's Torres again. And that shot is no good, and it's going to be Carlisle basketball.
I think Terrell Williams just must have stepped on the end line there when he got the rebound because he had clear control,
but he stepped out. And now back top of the circle to Ravenel underneath, and there's the easy layup for
Mastrangelo.
Okay, Mastrangelo. He gives Carlisle a 4-point lead at 14-10. And it's over to the right side. That's Bidell there. Evan Schreffler with the ball. Kate Brindle on the right wing. Brindle scored 25 against Cedar Cliff. And that's Joel Torres. Bidell for the three again, and he's got it. Noah Bidell, and it's 14-13. The Trojans within one. And we're going to get a jump ball. And one thing you really like about this Trojan team this year is the depth that they have coming off the bench.
Yeah, Bidell really hasn't made much of a mark in terms of scoring. He's been in there, I think, every game at least. Plays a little defense and gives Evan Schreffler a break. But tonight he's been a big factor in offense with the 2 threes.
And this is Schreffler bringing the ball down, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds as they tried to find Terrell Williams and ended up going out. And now Carlisle back at it as you're looking at Evion Davis. And it's Davis at the top of the circle, being guarded there by Bidell. And the jumper, baseline, and it will not go. And Carlisle's going to end up getting the ball back. And Barnes here again, and he's going to try it again, but I think Collier's going to get the foul call.
Yep. He didn't jump straight up, he jumped into Barnes, and that created the foul.
And Tyler, 4 fouls both Friday and Saturday, set out almost most, if not all, of the second half on Saturday night. And there's a shot that's up and in for Gavin Barnes. Second one on the way from Barnes, and it's all net. And it's a 15-13 or 16-13 Carlisle lead. 5:37 to go, first half. Mid-Penn Commonwealth basketball from Chambersburg on a Monday night. And a pretty fair Monday night crowd here.
It should be for Chambersburg Carlisle.
Yeah, it's.
Although I would say the Cassius Crazies are not maybe quite as many as I expected to see tonight.
And over it comes to the right side. Now to Schreffler, to Collier. And this is Brindle. And it is knocked away. And
they're trying so hard to get the ball inside. That time it got tipped by Carlisle, and they ended up getting possession.
And driving to the basket now, feeding it back out. And there comes the shot, and it's way short.
It was blocked by Collier.
And Chambersburg has it to the basket, and Bidell, it's no good, and Carlisle comes up with it. This may be a charge. Well, no, travel.
Yep. So we had a block at each end on that one. Collier got the one at one end, and Mastrangelo had the one at the other end.
And we're going to make a few changes here for Chambersburg. And here's Evan Schreffler. So it's Schreffler over on the right side. This is Jacob Browse. Back it comes to Schreffler. Seth Browse, excuse me. I can't get Jacob out of my mind tonight. And that is a loose basketball on the court, and it's going to be picked up there by Mastrangelo. And a timeout called for Carlisle. And we will take a timeout with 4:26 to go first half. 16-13 Carlisle lead. Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icers, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624. And a reminder, Chambersburg travels to State College on Wednesday night. And we will have audio broadcast of that game out of State College on Wednesday night on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. And working the basketball down underneath, or trying to get it underneath. Collier has something to say about that. And it's Davis. And pass back out. Now up from the foul line. That shot misses for Trevor Hamilton. And the rebound to Chambersburg. And it's the Trojans now getting double teamed over there is Seth Browse, but he manages to get the ball away. They get it to Collier underneath, and he's fouled. Going to be a two-shot foul for Tyler.
That'll be the fourth two-shot foul he's had tonight. He's made 2 out of 6 so far.
Yeah.
What Carlisle has done here, they started the game with a smaller lineup, and we're playing man-to-man on defense. And Chambersburg is able to get the ball inside frequently. Now they have gone to a bigger lineup, and they're playing zone. And it's made it much more difficult for Chambersburg to get those inside passes going. They have Mastrangelo and Hargraves and Hamilton all in there. Actually, one of them just went out, but that's how they had it set up there for a couple minutes.
And some more changes for Chambersburg.
Heckman back in.
And this is Collier, and he's got this one, so he's now 3 for 8 from the line. And it is a 16-14 Carlisle lead. 3:36 to halftime. Coming inside now underneath, and there's the baseline jumper, and for number 33, that is Trevor Hamilton. It is a 4-point Herd lead. And this is Schreffler, and he'll work it over to Cade Brindle. Back out it comes, top of the circle to Schreffler. And that is Williams, Tyron Williams. And now here's Collier underneath. He gets it out, and the three-pointer is good. That is Seth Browse, who nails the three-pointer.
They're only counting as a 2.
Or it's only a 2?
Yeah, his foot was on the line.
Okay.
So it's 18-16.
We'll have to take one of them away then.
Yeah. Good ball movement on Chambersburg's part there.
And This is the Thundering Herds. You're looking at Hunter Hargraves. Makes a cross-court pass. Carlisle with a slim 2-point lead, 2:25 first quarter. Coming down underneath, and the shot is wide. Evan Schreffler there to get the rebound. And they bounce it underneath. They get it to Collier, and he tries for the slam and misses it. My goodness.
That should have been a layup, folks. Sorry.
Yes.
The dunk would have been sweet, but he wasn't in really good position for that.
As obviously with the missed shot, and there it's knocked away and comes to the Trojans.
That's Tyron Williams' second block of the night.
1:46 first half in this nip and tuck battle tonight. Trojans and Thundering Herd. And that from the foul line, that is up and no good. And the rebound comes down to Hamilton at the 1:25 mark.
Time Williams tried a little bit of a turnaround jumper there and just hit the front rim.
Gavin Barnes being guarded by Seth Brous. And now over to Rankine underneath, and that shot is good there by number, not sure, yeah.
Yep, that was Rankine.
And so it was Rankine who made the shot.
And Dakota Heckman's a little bit of distress down there.
And
Coach,
Coach,
he might have gotten actually kicked or something inadvertently. So he's going to come off. Chambersburg's only had two field goals in this quarter so far. 3 by Beidel, Brous jumper, and then Collier had hit 1 or 2 free throws. So their offense has kind of been stymied here a little bit this quarter.
20-16, and yeah, they had 16 at the end, or I'm sorry, 11 at the end of the quarter. So not much moving offensively, and really for either team this quarter, Ed.
Well, Carlisle's got 10. That's why they got the 4-point
Oh,
lead.
they got the 10, yes. Yeah, 10 on the board for the Thundering Herd.
But they have 5 field goals, which is the difference.
And over it comes to Brous. And here is Beidel. We're down to 32 seconds.
Chambersburg's not doing a bad job moving the ball, but Carlisle's quick enough to recover in that zone.
And from outside, it's good. As it bounced in for the Trojans, a 3-pointer for Chambersburg. And that was number,
I believe that was Brindle.
Brindle, who has his 7th 3 of the year. And a 1-point ball game. Down to 3 seconds. A loose basketball on the court. Desperation shot is up and no good. And the first half is in the books tonight. And a good close ball game here in Chambersburg. As we move to halftime, it's a score of Carlisle 20, Chambersburg 19 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpennbroadcasting.com.
So many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Due to record-breaking sales the past 3 months, we're bringing back cash for junkers. Push, pull, or drag it in, and you'll receive $34.50 over fair condition KBB minus recondition. If you don't have a junker, no problem. We'll still give you $34.50 over fair condition KBB for your current vehicle. Over $17,000 off a new 2017 Silverado 1500, stock number G2403. 0% financing available in everything, including the redesigned 18 Traverse. Our used vehicle super center with over 2,500 pre-owned available. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. We offer free PA state inspections for everyone. Free service loaners. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. And with the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com. The price you see is the price you pay. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. By taking deals the other guys won't. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Halftime report brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. 1-point game at the half with Carlisle ahead of Chambersburg, 20-19.
Yeah, it's been a game where both teams have had a couple spells of decent play, and then just kind of slacked off. Well, not slacked off, but just not so successful. I think the defenses have been. It's kind of been a chess match between the coaches because they've been altering defenses on both sides. Chambersburg didn't do much man, but just a little bit there. But their zone is actually doing a pretty good job of keeping Carlisle out of the middle, except for a couple times, which is probably what they want to do because it kind of helps with their quickness a little bit, their advantage there. So I would expect to see Chambersburg keep that zone. I know Coach said he's going to play a little more zone this year than they had before. And I think that, if I remember correctly, that's what they were doing against CD East too. Yeah, and those are two teams he mentioned that they've given him trouble before when they've played man-to-man. So I think he was kind of changing his tune a little bit there and how he wanted to play them.
And it worked in the CD East game with, the victory for Chambersburg. And here tonight, another good one going at the half, a 1-point Trojan lead. We'll be back with more after these messages on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
That's the sound of an engine running on the strength of Castrol Edge. This is that same engine in the middle of a hot desert. Now in the cold of the Arctic. Now on a mountain. On a dark and stormy night. In the clouds. In a dream within a dream! We test and perfect Castrol Edge to be its strongest no matter what you put it through. Visit youtube.com/CastrolUSA to see how. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Okay, what you got here is your basic Ford Escape. You can buy it right here. This baby doesn't mess around, and it drives the competition crazy. See this hands-free liftgate? We have it. These guys don't. Need help parking? Escape has it. Do they? No, no, no. Got jet skis or a boat? Not the Titanic. Something smaller? If it weighs more than this, these guys can't do it. That's the Ford Escape, and we're Keystone Ford. Fast, fair, and friendly.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Just a few updates here from around the area at the end of the half. Northern leading Greencastle by a score of 30-26. Lady Greyhounds were up over Boiling Springs by a score of 20-4. And at the end of the first quarter, Shippensburg boys lead Boiling Springs by a score of 22-8. As Carlisle will inbound the ball to start the second half.
Chambersburg coming out in the zone again.
And Carlisle will have the basket to our left. They'll be going right to left on your screen. Thundering Herd with a 1-point halftime lead. And getting it back out for the three-pointer. It is no good. Rebound, though, by Carlisle on the Rankine missed shot. And this is Gavin Barnes. And Barnes will put up the three. It rims out, and Schreffler is there to get the rebound for Chambersburg.
Ball looked like it was going to go down, but rattled in and out.
See, Collier with 6, Bidell with 6 in the first half, Seth Browse 2, and Tyron Williams with 3 for Chambersburg. Noah Bidell with 6. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Chambersburg turnover. They only had 4 in the first half. Carlisle had 5, so pretty good forward game for both teams.
And this is the Thundering Herd, and the jumper corner is no good. And the rebound to the Trojans. Neither team has scored to start the second half. 20-19. A cross-court pass, and that's Seth Browse. There's Brindle back at Cubs to Browse. And he'll get it to Tyron Williams. And now the three-pointer, Brindle, he's got it to give the Trojans a lead. Cade Brindle, his second three of the night, his 8th of the year. And that shot was blocked, but also I think there was a foul under there.
Yep. That's Mastrolangelo with the shot.
And Seth Browse will be called for his first foul.
Carlisle's been trying to get somebody to drive the baseline and then dish it back out into the middle, and that worked that time to get Mastrolangelo open. That's not easy to say that name.
No, it's not. It's a tricky one, no doubt. And Mastrolangelo makes both of them, and we're tied at 22. Here is the pass underneath. There's Torres. He misses it. And the rebound of the Thundering Herd.
Torres opted for a jump shot there instead of driving, trying to lay up. And there's going to be a foul blocking against Torres. That time, I would say Davis was pretty much out of control on that, but he did call the block against Torres.
And then the first quarter in Carlisle tonight. It's Chambersburg leading Carlisle 11-9 in girls basketball.
That's Gavin Barnes on the line.
And it's good. Barnes will make his first one. And the second one on the way from Barnes. And he's got that one. So Gavin Barnes making both ends of it. He's now have him at 4 for 4 from the line. And a 24-22 Carlisle lead. And the pass back to Brindle. This is Brindle underneath Collier. And out. And the three-pointer there. And it just missed for Schreffler.
Brindle gets the rebound back.
Trojans will give it another shot with Brindle. And there's Browse again. Back to Brindle. Over to Evan Schreffler. Underneath. This is Collier, and he misses another easy layup.
Mastrolangelo got in firm there. He might have got a piece of that ball, but Collier's got to finish that. He just got to go up stronger.
And here's the jumper, and that's no good. And the rebound comes down to Torres. And the Chambersburg Trojans.
Carlisle looks like they're playing a 2-1-2 zone.
And from way outside, it's no good. And Carlisle's going to get the rebound. We also have a whistle.
Kind of a dumb foul by Seth Browse there. That's going to be their third of the second half here. Carlisle does not have any. Don't want to get, the way it looks so far, Carlisle's a pretty good foul shooting team. I don't think they want to get them into the bonus too early here.
Yeah. So far tonight, they have been almost, if not perfect. I got them actually at 6 for 6.
Yep, they are.
So, yeah, you want to keep them away from there for as much as you can.
Now it looks like we have Chambersburg going to man-to-man.
So get it over to Rankine. And back out three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound coming down to the Trojans. And that's Schreffler now underneath the Collier. He gets it back out, and it's going to have the ball taken away by the Thundering Herd.
That play just wasn't going to work. Collier was too far in the basket. He wasn't going to be able to do anything with it.
And to the basket, and Gavin Barnes does something with it. He puts it through to give the Thundering Herd a 4-point lead, 26-22.
I think that might have been Rankine again.
Or was it Rankine?
I believe.
Okay. All right, we'll change that to Rankine.
Don't get a chance to check the scoreboard when we get a chance here.
And now from outside, Bidell misses. Collier rebounds it, and he's going to be called for the charge.
Yes, he is.
Collier.
He lowered his shoulder. You can't do that. But Chambersburg has 3 turnovers this quarter, so they have 4 fouls and 3 turnovers. Carlisle has 1 turnover and no fouls, which is why the Herd's back up top 26-22.
Up by 4. It seems like Chambersburg's been playing catch-up. They've got ahead a few times, but Carlisle has come back every time tonight. And there's the baseline jumper, no good. Back out, then coming to the basket, and this goes through. So number 20. Said those numbers are terrible to see.
It looks like number 20, yes.
That is Curtis Ravenel. Okay, Curtis Ravenel for 2, and his first of the night.
It's the biggest lead for any team of the night now, I believe.
By 6, and the Trojans miss again. I believe you're right, Ed. Back it comes. It's back to 4. That was Noah Bidell, who now has 8 points.
Some good hustle there by Chambersburg.
Yeah. And there is Williams, and he steals the basketball. He gets it to Brendel, and the layup is good. The Trojans have cut it to 2. Good play there on both ends. Kyron Williams underneath to Brendel, and with 2:07 to go here in the third quarter, we've got a good one, a 28-26 lead for the Thundering Herd. And a winner is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icers, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624. As you look at Sean Schreffler on your screen, talking strategy to the Chambersburg Trojans in this one. A 2-point ball game with 2 minutes to go in the third.
And so far, getting a really nice offensive effort from Noah Bidell, who has 8 points. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a career high for him because he's hardly scored this year in the games he's played. But hit 2 3-pointers early, and he just had a nice basket to get Chambersburg started there, and a little bit of a comeback.
So Bidell with the 8 points. That is a big night coming off the bench for the Trojans. And this is Carlisle.
Chambersburg still playing man-to-man here.
2-point ball game at 28-26. Right side it comes. Back top of the circle. And now down on the baseline, and it's going to be a turnover. Apparently stepped out. Chambersburg basketball.
Yep, that's what it had to be. He took a drop step to try to get around, and he wants to drop that step a little too far.
So now the Trojans with the basketball and a chance to tie it or go ahead. 1:21 to go here in the quarter. Brendel and Bidell with the 3, and he's done it again.
Who is this guy?
Yes, here he comes right off the bench and 11 points.
They're going to start covering now, I bet.
Yeah. The Carlisle wasn't sure who he was, Ed, but they know now.
They probably had no scouting report on him.
Yeah.
That's another dumb foul for Chambersburg.
Yes, and
Evan Schreffler tried to reach around from behind, and they're going to call that almost every time.
Yeah.
Fouls are now 5-0, and that's not anything against the officials. There are 5 fouls.
Yeah, 5 fouls, and Carlisle at this rate's in the bonus early.
Yep.
Could be the deciding factor in the game. We're inside a minute. And there's from outside, the three-pointer, no good. And this is Schreffler with the rebound. And now from the corner, the three is good.
Terrell Williams.
Yeah, Terrell Williams with the three for Chambersburg. And the Trojans are up 32-28.
That's their biggest lead of the night.
By 4.
Carlisle looks like they're going to hold for one shot maybe here.
The 6th three-pointer for Chambersburg tonight.
That's obviously what's done the trick for them tonight, because they really haven't got much inside. Down to 7 seconds.
And here comes the shot. It's wide, no good. Jump ball, that possession's to Chambersburg.
That looked for all the world to me like an NBA travel or NBA non-travel.
Yeah.
You should get called here.
Yeah.
That's going to go over to Chambersburg. Good defense by Chambersburg there. They converged on Barnes as he started his drive, and he really didn't have much room to do anything. It's only 1.9 left. The smart thing to do is just hold it here.
And Schreffler puts it up from way out and bounces off the top of the backboard, and that's the way quarter number 3 comes to a close with the score. Chambersburg 32, Carlisle 28. Don't go anywhere. A lot of basketball left on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
When you want banking done your way, try F&M Trust. Not only does F&M Trust have secure mobile and online banking, they have 22 community offices, all right here in South Central PA. So get banking done your way. Visit fmtrustonline.com today. Member FDIC.
When it comes to buying tires, Keystone Ford has a very simple, easy to understand, crystal clear guarantee. We will beat any competitor's advertised price on the brand name tires we sell. That's our Keystone Ford low price tire guarantee.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
You can reach Tech Sergeant Patrick locally at 717-480-7254. And there's a shot up and in for Carlisle and Gavin Barnes. And it's a 2-point ball game at 32-30.
Barnes is I call foul there on Terrell Williams for hooking.
And that will be number 6, Ed.
That's number 6. Chambersburg now up to 7 turnovers, which same amount, and Carlisle I guess has 8 now.
Carlisle has not committed a foul here in the second half.
Yeah, that's a glaring stat there, but again, we're not saying about the officials. They just haven't fouled, and Chambersburg has.
Not at all. Chambersburg has been rather obvious, and quite a few of them not very smart fouls.
You're right about that.
And there we got the jump ball, and this will be Carlisle's or Chambersburg possession.
Interesting. I thought they just got a possession at the end of the quarter there, but
that's what I was looking twice. Did somebody forget to move that arrow?
You'd think Carlisle would know it if they did.
Yeah. And that's Schreffler, and he turns the basketball over, and this is Barnes to the basket. It's no good, but Evan Schreffler is going to be called for the foul. This will be a shooting foul, but from here on out, every foul, Carlisle will go to the line.
Yep, and Barnes hasn't missed yet.
He is 4 of 4. Not the guy you really want to foul, is it?
No, well, it was either that or give him a layup on that one.
And that's good.
He looks very confident up there at the line.
And it's a 1-point game.
I don't think there's any question fouls are going to play a big role in this.
Yeah. And here's the second one. It's off the front of the room. And the rebound comes down to Brindle. Brindle, Beidel underneath. And he's fouled. That should send him to the line, or not.
No, I think
he was not in the act of shooting.
No, he was actually passing that ball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think might have been better for Chambersburg if he didn't call the foul because they had a really good shot coming up from Tyrone Williams. But anyway.
That's the first one of the half for the Thundering Herd, and it was on Barnes, Gavin Barnes. Only his first of the night. Here's Brindle.
And so far, Chambersburg hung in there with their three-point shooting. That's what's going to have to carry him, I think, here, the way it looks.
And there's Collier. And it's stolen as Brindle's pass goes right into the hands of Rankine, now underneath. And the layup is missed. And no foul there. But,
I think he stripped the ball free, or
yeah.
clean. There's two officials right in position to see that. That was just a good strip.
Brindle, and here's Joel Torres for the three. Get in there. It doesn't. It's out of bounds.
Stays Chambersburg's possession under the basket. That ball looked like it might go up high in the air and come back down through the rim, but a little too far.
And this will be the Trojans. Browse gave it a look, but drives the lane, puts it up, misses. Collier underneath, misses. And now the rebound comes down to Carlisle, and a chance for the Thundering Herd to regain the lead. And they miss the three-pointer from outside.
But they get the rebound.
And we'll have another shot at it. It's been a good, tight basketball game from the beginning tonight.
Chambersburg back in a, but they're playing a zone. Looks like a 2-3 now. They're all kind of adjusting on the fly here a little bit.
Rankine. Carlisle in no hurry whatsoever. And underneath, and the shot is missed. And still another Carlisle rebound and another missed shot. This time Joel Torres got it. Carlisle had their opportunities there and could not seize it. And this is from outside. The three misses for Seth Browse. Brindle rebounds. And Brindle will get it to Collier. Collier, he'll get it underneath. Browse puts it up and in. Great play from Chambersburg.
That's a nice look by Tyler Collier to get Browse the ball because he was wide open underneath. And players were converging on Collier, so nice play by Tyler.
And now Carlisle and the Trojans steal it. That's Cade Brindle knocking it away.
He just anticipated that pass and just cut right in front and snatched it away.
Evan Schreffler. And it's going to be a foul called on the Herd.
That's on Mastrolangelo.
Number 2 of the half for Carlisle.
Yeah, the only way that's going to work against Carlisle is if they're behind and they need to foul and they don't have anywhere close to the bonus situation.
Yeah, it could work against them, absolutely, if they get him in that situation. And as Collier goes up, he draws the foul. And
this will be a shooting foul here.
Yes, and 5-8. He's 3 out of 8 tonight.
I have to say Collier's been a little more active on offense tonight than I've seen him in some of these games this year. But if he could just make his foul shots, they'd be that much more effective. He's getting to the line, that's for sure.
Misses again. Yes, you need to be better than 3 for 9. You have all these golden opportunities right here.
Yep.
And Collier trying to convert on the second one. And he misses that one. 3 out of 10 from the line.
Browse picks up the rebound. Nice hustle underneath.
Yeah, fortunately for Chambersburg, they get another shot at it. And over it comes to Schreffler. And Schreffler coming in for the layup, and the Trojans miss it. The lid is on the basket so far here in the fourth quarter. And now from outside, that's Barnes that gave it a look, comes in. He's going to be fouled.
Yep.
And that means a shooting foul. It'll be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, Brindle I think Brindle knew he was going to get beat, so he just reached out and grabbed him that time. Because he was the last defender, I believe, that could stop him.
And Gavin is 5 of 6 from the line tonight.
This should be a 1-on-1, I believe.
Yes,
it is.
34-31 Chambersburg lead, 3:55. Fourth quarter shot is no good. Fight on the ground for the ball. Chambersburg comes up with it. Terrell Williams. And this is a pass over. Brindle thought he was going to go for the three, but passed it away.
That might have been a little too much to expect to hit a three there. They wouldn't mind running some clock here anyway. Carlisle's going to a man now.
And it's down to 3:30.
I think they rightly figured if they went to zone, Chambers was just going to run some clock. Trying to force the issue a little bit here.
Yeah, not a bad idea by any stretch. And back out it comes now. The three is up and in.
Well, Williams to Williams there. Terrell with a pass and Tyron with a three-pointer.
9 threes for Chambersburg tonight. And Carlisle's going to turn it over at their end. A 6-point Trojan lead.
3:05 to go.
And the Thundering Herd takes time, and we will do likewise on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Fans love two things, supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwals back here in Chambersburg. A 37-31 Trojan lead with 3:05 to go as Chambersburg tries to hang on here with Carlisle. They've got the edge now.
Chambersburg has scored 15 of the last 18 points. They were down 28-22. They're now up 37-31.
15 of 18.
And they get the ball.
It has been. We knew the Carlisle was having trouble.
Yeah, I was going to press now, which doesn't surprise me in the least.
And here's the Trojans throw it away. That's not what you wanted right there in that situation.
Pass went to Tyron Williams, and he was looking for he was already passing the ball before he got control of it. Right through his hands out of bounds. Carlisle should be a good pressing team with their quickness, but that's the first they've showed it tonight. The press, that is, not the quickness.
And
I'm sure Gavin Barnes is going to try to take this game over a little bit here.
And he gets the ball over to Kai Barnes. And this is Kai.
Chambersburg playing tough on defense here. I have to give him credit. Making Carlisle work hard.
We're down to 2:35, and Carlisle throws it away. Chambersburg ball.
Good defense by Chambersburg. I'm sure Carlisle didn't want to take that much time to shoot, and they never did get a shot off. They need some help bringing it in.
And they get it into Brindle. He'll get it to Browse. And coming underneath the basket, and the shot there is no good. Carlisle comes away with it. And will come down, shoot the three, and not able to get it. Rebound for Chambersburg.
Schreffler gets the rebound. He got fouled. I'm not so sure at the other end. That's the play that Sean Schreffler wanted. I'm sure he'd like to take some clock off. Chambersburg put up a quick shot. Now they got possession again.
Chambersburg 8 fouls. Carlisle now with 4.
been a minute played here since that last time out, and there's nobody scored, which is good from Chambersburg.
And there's the pass to Brindle, and is going to get it out of bounds as he bounced it off of Varankine.
They almost turned it over again, but Brindle made a real nice play there. As he's going out of bounds, he just whipped it back behind his back and hit the Carlisle player and went out of bounds. They got to be careful. Turnovers obviously are going to be killer if they keep doing it.
And back it comes to Evan Scheffler. It's a 2-possession game. So
they are trying to spread it out here a little bit. Carlisle's going to try to double team every chance they get.
There's Browse, and giving it a look is Williams, but he comes back.
And Carlisle will have to foul here. They only have 4 so far. So if they're going to start the foul game, they've got to start doing it sometime here soon.
And it's Brindle, and the Trojans are just content to pass it around. And
down to 125.
And the Trojans are chewing clock. And I think Chambersburg called time.
I'm not sure what happened there. The referee, there must have been a foul underneath. Yeah, that Carlisle must have fouled underneath, I'm guessing. It was away from the ball.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it was nowhere near the ball.
Yeah, his official under the basket called that. So that's 5 fouls now for Carlisle. So it's minute 19 left, and they still have 2 more to give.
In it comes to Seth Browse. And there's the foul.
Now 1 more foul.
And that one's the 3rd on Kai Barnes. .1:15 to go. And it comes into Schreffler. And it's knocked out by Carlisle.
Not many seconds going off the clock here.
Not at all. It's down.
Between fouls and the ball going out of bounds. And Schreffler calls a timeout.
So we'll do likewise. We'll take time on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Family Restaurant is a proud supporter of the Chambersburg Trojans. Green Village Family Restaurant is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, homemade soups, and daily specials. Banquet rooms are available. Book your party for the holiday season. Green Village Family Restaurant, 5440 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg, proudly supporting the Chambersburg Trojans.
And in the girls' game tonight at Carlisle halftime, Carlisle leading Chambersburg 27-16. So the Trojans, you want to get it to the line and make this a 3-possession game. It becomes that much tougher for Carlisle. And there's the foul in the backcourt, so it'll be, this one will send the Trojans to the line.
Kate Brindle's going to go for 1-1.
And from the
except for Collier, nobody's really shot many fouls tonight for Chambersburg.
Cade is 8 out of 12 from the line this year. So a good guy to have at the line. And yeah, that's pretty much Collier's been the one that's shooting them, and they miss it. Chambersburg has not had a good night from the line, and there's going to be a foul, I think.
Nope.
No foul. Out of bounds.
Brindle almost stole that ball on the rebound, but unfortunately he was out of bounds when he touched the ball. So goes to Carlisle with 1:06 to go.
A 6-point game, but hey, that could disappear in a few seconds. 37-31, and the 3-pointer outside is all net. That one goes down for Quinton Myers. I don't think we've heard from him tonight, but a big shot for him. And there's a foul called on Carlisle, which is going to send
Tyron Williams to the line.
And see how Tyron has done from the. Tyron is only 1 out of 4 from the line this year.
Goodness, that That Carlisle kid just went in there and stepped up and bombed. That was a long way out, too.
It was. A guy we haven't seen all night, Ed. That
he has been in, but he hasn't taken a shot yet.
Yeah. And come on, this was big for Tyron, and he's got it. It's back to a 2-possession game.
The other thing about Carlisle, they didn't take any seconds off the clock with that. It's first pass, boom.
Happened very quickly. And the second one on the way from Tyron. And that one is no good. And Carlisle comes away with the rebound. They could make it a 1 or a 2-point game, and it's going to be a foul called on the Trojans.
It's Gavin Barnes, and you could see he was going to do that as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah,
he just drove, and they're going to have to be aware of that. Chambersburg actually was a little bit lackadaisical getting back on defense that time. I think I would certainly expect Barnes is going to try to do that any chance he gets.
And he makes it. He's 6 of 9 from the line tonight. 47 seconds to go. Just like that, back to a 1-possession game. Got to make your foul shots in this situation. And second one is good, a 2-point game. As Chambersburg tries to inbound it. And is there an immediate foul?
Must have been.
You know, Carlisle's done a good job at fouling quickly and not chewing up the clock.
Well, once they decide to start fouling, they've done that very well.
And this will be Evan Schreffler at the line.
Still 1-1 for the last time.
And Evan is 4 of 6 from the line this year. And his shot is no good. Chambersburg just missing too many shots from the line.
And Evan Schreffler commits a foul. That's a definite no-no there. You just can't foul when you're ahead like that.
No. No.
You should not even be trying for steals. That's going to put Rankine on the line.
Rankine at the line.
And now Carlisle's in double bonus. Chambersburg will be the next time too, but
and that's no good. Chambersburg really was a couple of shots away from sealing it if they could have converted on the foul shots.
They missed 5 of their last 7 foul shots.
Yeah, that's something that you do not want to do in a game like this. And there is the second one is good. We've got a 1-point ball game, and Sean Schreffler calls time. 45.1 seconds to go. Hang on to your seat. It's a 38-37 game. Winter is here at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icers, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624. So, 38-37. Wow, Ed.
We should see if Carlisle fouls again. I think I might be tempted if I'm Andre Anderson there, the coach.
Yeah.
And they got to press on again.
And they get it into Browse. No foul here, but a turnover, and Carlisle has taken the lead. Howie Rankine, as the Thundering Herd takes the lead with 36.7 seconds to go, Ed.
Well, you know, as smart as Chambersburg played to build that lead up, that's just they have not played smart here at the end. They're Carlisle's quickness is coming into play here, but Chambersburg, there was no help there on the pass. There was really no else for them to go. And Carlisle made the steal and an easy layup. They actually had 3-on-1 there at the basket. Any number of guys could have taken that layup. So now they're behind by a point with 36 seconds left. Now they're going to have to come up with some offense. Now, you don't expect Carlisle they're certainly not going to foul intentionally, but I wouldn't be surprised if they keep the press on a little bit because it's been bothering Chambersburg.
And it was Chambersburg who, it seems like not long ago, went ahead by 7. And
they had it 6 points at 37-31.
Yeah,
with a minute 15 left. So in the course of about 45 seconds, they lost that lead completely. And Carlisle is still pressing.
And this is Collier. He gets it into Brindle. Now, if you're Chambersburg, you going to hold it for the last one, Ed?
Well, they might.
And this is Brindle.
And he just got stolen.
He got stolen and to the basket, and that is no good, but the follow-up is good. The follow-up goes down now with 17 seconds. I think it was Barnes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it was.
And
well, that was pretty simple. His first name here, Howie Rankine, just stole the ball from Kate Brindle, just clean as a whistle. He tried to go back in a different direction, and Rankine guessed correctly, and it was a great steal. And there certainly wasn't any contact there. And he did miss the layup because of Brindle's defense, but Carlisle had Barnes right there, and he laid it in. So now Chambersburg got 13 seconds, and they got to hit a three.
Yes, the tables have turned. And Ed, this goes back to missing your foul shots down the stretch.
No question.
When you have an opportunity, you know, to get up by 3 scores and you constantly miss that foul shot, it usually comes back to bite you.
Well, it not only doesn't give you points, but it also gives the other team a big mental boost. And Carlisle just took it and ran. They have taken this game back. I mean, Chambersburg's made a few mistakes, but Carlisle's just, I mean, they're playing really well right now. Just they were a little dormant there for a while when Chambersburg took the lead, but once they got started, they really kicked it into gear here. So Chambersburg's going to have Collier, Schreffler, Brindle, Browse, and Torres out on the floor, starting 4-5, and they're going to hit 3 somewhere.
They're going to have to get the 3. They get it into Brindle's hands with 10 seconds to go. And this is Brindle. Turn around, puts up the 3. He misses. Fight for the rebound. Clock is down to 2.9. Jump ball, Carlisle possession.
It's pretty much going to do it, I'm afraid.
It sure is.
All they got to do is pretty much get it in bounds.
So it's Carlisle basketball. And Chambersburg's going to have to foul immediately. And as the Thundering Herd is working at getting it in, and he turned it over.
He's not allowed to move on the baseline, and he did.
So it'll be Chambersburg ball.
Another timeout then. He's still got a chance with 2.9 seconds. They can definitely get a shot off.
Plenty of time to do it. It's got to be a 3. But that was a very bad mistake from Carlisle.
Yep, he just didn't get the game situation. You could do it after a basket, but it wasn't after a basket.
And
I don't know who they're going to try to get this one to. I mean, see who they leave in there. Brindle had the last chance and was a little bit long on his shot. I'm sure he would have liked to have made up for losing that ball in the steal. They're going to have to set some kind of screen, that's for sure.
You get it to Beidel, or is he going to be in?
I don't know. He wasn't in the last time, but he could be. But if I'm Carlisle and he's in there, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Then again, he hasn't played for a while, so it's just going to. I mean, you think they'd have something figured out, that they'd like to do here in the game. I know when Evan Schreffler won the Mifflin County game with the last second shot, that was not what they drew up for sure. But they didn't need a 3 then either.
And Beidel is coming in.
Yep, we got Beidel, Browse, looks like Brindle, Torres, and I think Tyron Williams. Brindle throwing it in.
And Brindle gets it underneath. But what sense does this make, a 2-pointer?
Well,
they could do it again, yes.
Well, they must have, that must be the play they called. They lay up for Torres.
41-40, okay. They stopped the clock. I take that back. Maybe it does make sense, Ed.
Well, all Carlisle has to do is pretty much get it in here. And they just got to try for the steal and see what they can do.
Yeah.
Because if they go down to the other end of the field or the court, they're not going to have time to get back up and get a shot.
That's it. Yes, absolutely. So
So they're bringing in Keyshawn Johnson, or Jones, excuse me,
Yeah.
Keyshawn Jones.
So I'm not sure what, yeah.
Well, they have to go for the steal. Or you know, make Carlisle do 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Because this time Carlisle can run the baseline because they have their made basket.
So now they're free to run the line.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the last minute and a half here has taken, what, about 35 minutes?
Yes, it has. It's all down to, it is, the game, yeah, like the NBA.
Realistically, Carlisle, if they can't get into somebody short near the passer, they can throw one long. Even if Chambersburg intercepts, they're probably going to be too far from the basket to get anything off.
Yeah. And here's Carlisle. They get it in.
Game.
This is going to do it. It's going to be the game. So that did not work out the way the Trojans had hoped, for certain.
Nope.
And again, missed foul shots, certainly the culprit tonight in a 41-40 loss. The Trojans have lost for the first time this year. They lose at 41-40. And we are coming back with the post-game show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpennbroadcasting.com.
General Manager, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Due to record-breaking sales the past 3 months, we're bringing back cash for junkers. Push, pull, or drag it in, and you'll receive $34.50 over fair condition KBB minus recondition. If you don't have a junker, no problem. We'll still give you $34.50 over fair condition KBB for your current vehicle. Over $17,000 off a new 2017 Silverado 1500, stock number G2403. 0% financing available in everything, including the redesigned 18 Traverse. Our used vehicle supercenter with over 2,500 pre-owned available. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. We offer free PA state inspections for everyone. Free service loaners. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. And with the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com. The price you see is the price you pay. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. By taking deals the other guys won't. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Jerry Klein with Ed Gottwald back here in Chambersburg, where the Trojans let one get away tonight, losing 41-40. And after scoring 15 of 18 points, Carlisle took the game back.
Yeah, Carlisle scored 10 of the last 13 after that run by Chambersburg put them up. And they sort of changed the game. They went into a press for a little while, then they started fouling with the press to get into the bonus. And, you know, Chambersburg had lots of chances to increase that lead at the foul line. They just didn't do it. Let's see, Chambersburg only made 1 of their last 7 shots at the foul line, and that's just not going to get it done with it, especially against a team like Carlisle, who obviously has the firepower to score quickly. And they did. They got a really big 3 from Quentin Myers that gave them the start on their comeback. That was their first basket, and then Gavin Barnes and Howie Rankine were the ones that finished it off at the very end. But that's going to be that's going to sting for a while for Chambersburg. They let Carlisle off the hook. There's no question.
Yeah, it did. And I have the Trojans at 5 of 14 from the line tonight, Ed.
You just can't do that.
Yeah, and it showed at the end of the game when, you know, there was opportunity there, and Carlisle would have had to keep fouling too if they'd have made it. So
most of their misses were short too, which especially on their home court, that's, you know, you'd figure they'd be a lot better than 5 out of 14.
Yeah, and as far as Carlisle from the line tonight, I had, let's see, well, Barnes alone made 7 of 10, 8 of 12, and 10 of 14 from the line.
They only missed 3, I believe.
Oh, they only missed 3. Yes. Okay, so 11 of 14 from the line for Carlisle tonight. So it did turn out to be the difference in the game. As far as scoring goes tonight for Chambersburg, Noah Beidel off the bench leads the Trojans with 11. Seth Browse had 4, Kate Brindle 8, Tyler Collier 5, Terrell Williams 3, and Tyron Williams I have at 3, and Joel Torres. It looks like Torres had 4 tonight. So.
Tyron I think had 4 because he made 1 foul shot.
Okay, Tyron made 1. Yeah, there was 3 on the 3, and the 1. Okay, and Carlisle led by Gavin Barnes with 15 and Howie Rankine with 11. I have Evion Davis for 2, Quentin Myers for 3, Curtis Ravenel for 2. It's Joe Mastrangelo for 6 tonight, and Trevor Hamilton for 2 points for Carlisle. And Gavin Barnes, it didn't seem like he was doing much of anything tonight. You look down, he's got 15 points.
Well, that's the kind of athlete he is. But, but they kept him under check pretty well, except for, you know, he got a lot of shots, a lot of points at the foul line, and he was big at the end. He was one of the ones that was all over the court at the end for Carlisle.
And Chambersburg suffers the first loss of the year. And we'll come back with some final comments on the Antrim Insurance postgame show after these messages.
Coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience, 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Okay, all right, I got you. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are back here once again in Chambersburg, where the Chambersburg Trojans lose a tough one tonight by a score of 41-40. Up next for Chambersburg, it doesn't get any easier. That long trip to State College to take on the Little Lions on Wednesday, and we will have the broadcast, but due to Wi-Fi, a pretty dead Wi-Fi spot, it is almost impossible for us to stream video out of the gym. And, unless it has improved dramatically, we will be on with the radio end of it on midpennbroadcasting.com on Wednesday night from State College. And we'll have the play-by-play in that one. That we'll have the play-by-play action in that one beginning at about 7:15 p.m. Tonight's game has been a production of midpennbroadcasting.com, and be sure to stay with us tonight on the sports page. Ed Gottwalls will have some comments and also the final box score of the game at the sportspage.blog. Operating the live stream tonight, India Bussey. And tonight's game has been brought to you by F&M Trust, Antrim Insurance, Franklin County Visitors Bureau, Keystone Ford, Del Martin Incorporated, Greencastle Eye Care Center, Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, the Sports Page, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, United States Air Force, Green Village Family Restaurant, Olympian Athletics, Clyde Tours, by Battery Express and more, Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, Modnor Pharmacy, and tonight's game has been a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com. For the entire Mid-Penn Broadcasting team, for my partner tonight, Ed Gottwalls and India Bussey, I'm Gary Klein, saying so long, everyone. Again, the final score tonight, it was Carlisle 41, Chambersburg 40.